Today's video, I'm going to share the lessons I learned along the way to get me to a point now that I can afford a $10,000 watch without any line of credit or having to put $200 at the side, that kind of sort. For those of you who live under a rock and do not know who I am Ifeanyi Ernest the First. I made money through scaling tons of faceless YouTube channels. Thousands of dollars were funneled into the stock market and multiplied also in real estate. So, doing very well. I believe your results in every sphere of life is what gives you authority to address matters. So, I'm here to show you how to make a leap, not just in your finances, but to improve the quality of your life. Before we get into this teaching, for those of you who still have these negative connotations surrounding money, for those of you who have been indoctrinated, especially Christians, that money is somehow the root of all evil, I'm here to tell you, my friend, denouncing money and saying money is not important in your existence, you're not only doing a disservice to yourself, your destiny, your children, and your bloodline, but you're doing a disservice to your generation. See, my friends, there is no nobility in poverty. As a Christian, it is a good thing to send your children to a school where the belief systems are in line with that of yours. It is a good thing if you can lock yourself up in an apartment. It's a good thing if you can get your own home and lock yourself in the apartment and pray to God without any form of disturbance, without anyone infringing on your privacy. It is a good thing if you can pay your bills without any form of anxiety. It's a good thing if you can take your children on vacation to Jerusalem and show them true religion. It is a good thing. It's the Bible that says, clothing the naked, feeding the hungry, and giving home to the shelter is a way to demonstrate true religion. You can't demonstrate true religion if you yourself is in need of love, is in need of being showed the true religion. You can't help someone if you need help financially. So, my friends, that's by the way. So, finances play a huge role in your life. Finances help you to walk in integrity. We are still buttressing on this point for Christians. The whole point of temptation is that it appeals to a need. For instance, you cannot tempt me with baby's food or put breast milk in some feeding bottle and say, do X in order to get this price. I mean, it doesn't correlate. It's not coherent for you to view that as a temptation, logically speaking. So for you to even get to the point where you think that doing X thing is against your morals, it means you have to be some kind of financially deprived. So when God brings you to a certain point of abundance, certain temptations whereof you can walk in integrity more if you have finances. That's on the side. So today's video, I'm going to share with you a powerful thing, a powerful concept that once you embody, it will improve the quality of your life immediately. Not 30 days, not 2 days, not chanting of affirmations. It is this concept. Decisions decides destiny. And the consequences of your decision has already been pre-programmed. In this kingdom, we are not allowed to choose our consequences. We are not allowed to choose our outcome. The only thing we are allowed to choose is our decisions. There are consequences that come along those decisions. We are 2 stories high, and if I walk to the summit of this building and I jump, chances are excellent that I would fall So following is the consequence that comes in honor to that decision. Now, we've not taken or I've not made that decision. Yes, we both know the outcome. We know that my loss has already been defined. Majority of you look at this and you know this for a fact, yet you still do those things you're not supposed to do, yet you still live a hedonistic lifestyle because you've been deluded with this belief that your current decision today have zero outcome to your future tomorrow, which is a fallacy. Even worse, the consequences of your current decision have already been pre-programmed, like I just shared with you. By Newton's third law, we understand that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, and as you reap, you shall sow, or as you sow, you shall reap. So if you're sitting there, you don't know what to do, you don't know where you're going to, you wake up like an accident, you have nothing to do, you wake up whenever you decide to, no consequence, no bearing on your time. A friend pulls up to your apartment, bro, let's go get gas. You dress up, you go out. Someone tells you, let's travel to this state. You travel, no direction whatsoever. You are hoping that life blows you to happy place, sad place, living life on autopilot. No wonder your children don't respect you. No wonder kids don't respect you. No wonder your woman don't respect you. Even your peers wouldn't respect you, and you end up being suicidal and depressed. I'll be depressed if I was you. I'll be depressed in that kind of existence. That is a mediocre way to live. Why are you where you are? Oh, my father was a drunkard. That's why I'm in this current situation. Respectfully speaking, flimsy excuses. I was abused as a child. How old are you now? I sympathize with the pain you experienced, but how old are you? They defrauded me in 2010 and I've been regretting that investment decision up until this point. There are people who have lost billions of dollars and they sat back, they reassess, and they believe that they can actually make a decision to go back. They can make a decision to go back, reassess the drawing board, and recover. That's the first thing I want you to understand today, that you have the power to choose, the power to rewrite your own destiny. This is not some word semantic trick. I'm telling you, my friend, where you arrive doesn't matter. What matters is your destination. Only you have the power to decide where you're going to. If I put $1 million diamond in a mud or take $1 million watch, I mean, I really like watches. I put $1 million watch in a pig stack. The $1 million watch is covered in mud. Does it lose its value? Hell no. In fact, the pig stack gains value because you're in front of $1 million watch. The same thing with you. Say you come from a country or your color is not as light as you want it to be, or you have no advantage whatsoever. I want you to understand that this is not mere motivation, this is actual fact, that you are the creator of your destiny and you have the power to choose. The day you sit down and take a note on paper, write all the areas that are deficient in your life and go for knowledge with humility, with the heart of a student. The Bible says it, seek and you shall find. Go and educate yourself, transform your mind, come to the awareness that you need a transformed mind in order to scale destiny. Time to stop giving flimsy excuses. This is the year you sit down and say enough is enough. I'm tired of these excuses. Time to give up all flimsy excuses. It's time to give it all up. Time to make a decision. Make a decision. Be intentional. Look, let the 10-year-old version of you, or if the 10-year-old version of you looks at this current version, would he say, this is the man I wanted to be like, this is the woman I want to be like? Or would he say, you have wasted the gift of time? Let the next 10 years version of you not repeat the same saying. Be intentional about your life. As always, my friend, it's a pleasure speaking to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.